Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. I'm ready to talk about the Ethereum launch. But before we begin, as you can see, I'm being very serious. I've got my glasses on, got some random football t-shirt on. I've just got to say that I've got a referral link down below for you guys, and if you use my link for Prime XBT, then when you deposit, let's say how much ever you deposit, you get a 20% bonus. So say you deposit $1,000, then you get $200 for free. That's insane. That means you have $1,200 to trade with, even if you just put down $1,000. So just click on that little link down below and use my code. As you guys know, Prime XBT is my favorite cryptocurrency exchange, and security is everything, and they have the highest security measures. And jumping into this video using the platform Prime XBT, my favorite one, I want to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum's ETF launch actually started off with a rally just before the launch on Tuesday, and now we have seen a major sell-off. When I say major, I mean it's been down almost around 10% in the 5-day chart. So jumping onto Prime XBT on the Ethereum chart, you can see that the initial rally leading up to the fact that the ETFs were being launched on Tuesday, a lot of traders were bullish and people were buying in anticipation for these ETH ETFs. But as it's happened many times in history, including when IPOs also happen, when there's a major new launch or a listing, when it comes to IPOs, for example, there is usually a crash. Again, it's not always the case, but more often than not, it really is, because what happens is that people are anticipating the launch, and then they're speculating on whether the launch will happen or not. If people are bullish or confident that the launch will happen, the price of Ethereum, as we saw, rallied. So from here, so that was from around the 10th of July up until just before the launch, and as I predicted, which I should have made a video for you guys, sorry, there was a crash. And actually I think this crash will continue further down around to this level here. We might even, I mean maybe not that low, I do think it will retrace around, let's say, a few bumps along the road, but it will retrace back upwards around the 3,000 level. I think it's going to hit the $3,000 support level. Yeah, I think it will hit a $3,000 support level. It's quite a round number. Unfortunately, the markets work like that. It makes no sense. But anyway, around the $3,000 level, it could dip a bit further, but I think it's the perfect time to cash in. You know, I think when you see major dips despite strong market fundamentals, it is the biggest opportunity out there. You know, you've got to do what the market is, you got to do the opposite of what the market is doing as a retail investor. For example, if Ethereum is falling and you're seeing it go down and you still believe in the fundamentals of Ethereum in the long term, then that's when you should be buying. And that's why I really urge you guys to use my referral link for Prime XBT, because if you deposit $1,000 or even if you deposit $100, you get a 20% deposit bonus. So that would mean if you even deposit $100, you get $20 free. And if you guys are thinking, oh, I didn't cash in on Ethereum, I didn't buy it, well, this is the perfect time to use your referral link and then go on to Prime XBT and buy Ethereum. Now, that is, again, not financial advice. It's just personally what I'm doing. I didn't actually buy more Ethereum when the launch was being anticipated. I knew there would be a rally up, but it was still a bit of speculation, although I knew it would happen because of Bitcoin. And on hindsight, I should have actually bought in before the rally up. But again, it's really hard to always time the market. But in this case, I think the market is very fundamentally strong. So what actually happened? So actually, I wrote an article earlier this week as well. So Grayscale, which has a $9 billion Ethereum trust, they had $481 million worth of Ethereum on outflows on the first day of the Ethereum launch, and then 326 million on the day after. And you know, there were so many. Pantera had a quick sell-off, and what's happening is that Wall Street isn't seeing the fundamentals of Ethereum the way we are. You know, with Bitcoin, it's compared to gold, it's that safe haven asset, whereas Ethereum is, I mean, I like to think of it as a tech company, but the ecosystem is huge. There's so many applications. Well, yeah, exactly. The ecosystem is huge. And people are also talking about the growing interest of Solana, because now they're speculating, and probably will happen, that I think Van Eck or Van someone, I think Van Eck or Vanguard, I can't remember, don't quote me on that. They did, I think they were preparing, or they filed a Solana ETF, so that obviously has contributed to funds maybe flowing into Solana, because Solana did see an uptick, and also the market is uncertain with the elections going on. I do think we'll see a good inflow into Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs if Trump wins the elections. I'm not sure what will happen if Kamala Harris does. I did write an article about that. She hasn't been as vocal about her stance on crypto. I do know Trump is actually headlining the Bitcoin conference or 2024 one in Nashville. So, you know, there are some huge developments that can still take place. If interest rates go lower, we can see more funds flowing into Bitcoin. It used to be the opposite, but now that Bitcoin has become so mainstream, it's now pretty much mimicking the S&P 500 or any major stock indice. So yeah, I hope this video gave you a bit of an overview of what's been happening with the ETH ETFs. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as the information is time sensitive. As you know, a lot happens in one day. Crypto goes up huge amounts. I mean, Ethereum has fallen 10% over the last 5 days. So that means you are getting it at a 10% discount. And with corrections like that, and the long-term potential of Ethereum and the mass adoption we're seeing, it's a great entry point. Again, it's not financial advice, because with cryptocurrencies, assets are volatile. You know, Ethereum has been going up and down, so you can lose your money. But I personally like to look at it from a long-term perspective. But yeah, don't invest anything you're not willing to lose, and also do your own. I just banged into something. And also do your own research, because I'm not a financial advisor. I just love crypto and I'm sharing my opinions. So I could be wrong, but hopefully I'm not, but I could be wrong. So yeah, check the disclaimer down below if you are wanting to know. This is for entertainment purposes. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.